God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me.
Rakai is a district in central Uganda whose history has an attachment to the arrival of the HIV/AIDS in the country. According to research, accessing quality education by the victims affected and infected by HIV/AIDS scourge has been the major challenge facing Rakai communities. With financial support from Side by Side Church International, Pastor Kevin and Teresa from California, USA, built Side by Side Bethel Primary School to lessen the problem. The school is providing quality education and employment opportunities to the community. It is well equipped with modern infrastructures which provide a conducive learning environment to the learners and the teachers. According to the Ministry of Education and Sports, the school is among the best performing private primary schools in the district. Some of the victims are pupils here at Side by Side Primary School, comprising of about quarter of the total school population, and these victims are performing well in both lower and higher classes.
Before the school came in, children used to grow up with a lot of stigma. People used to laugh at them. They were rejects in the area. But since we came in, we have tried to sensitize the community, try to accommodate them irrespective of their status. But still, there's still an element of segregation. The stigma still continues, but at least at a low level. HIV has been here for the last over 30 years now. This is where it started from, and people are still suffering with it. We are still doing sensitization programs to ensure things change for the better.
Benjamin Mwebe wants to be an engineer, build a house for his guardians, and construct a church because to him, without God, he would not be what he is today. Thanks to Pastor Kevin and Teresa of Side by Side Church International with the local connection in the central district of Rakai in Uganda, Mwebe has chances to materialize his dream.
They are paying for me school fees. Now that is why I'm proud of this school. So proud, because I was just there in the center getting scrap, as you see, but now they are the ones giving the school money now me to study. I want to be an engineer because I saw a man there in the village. Now he's a man, but at first he was a child. I was still young, but the man is now an engineer, still is getting money. I see that is the work which I can do, that even I can get money.
It is typically break time, and as is the norm, pupils are here rushing for breakfast. No wonder their next stop is the kitchen, where each is served with a cup of porridge. As they take their breakfast, one fact remains clear: children have been delivered from demon possession and ignorance through spiritual and academic teachings.
Spiritually, we have of course had children who came when they were demon possessed, children who had a lot of issues, but as we talk now, they are demon free. We have laid hands on them, prayed for them. As a community and as a school, we have combined efforts, and as we talk, we have a number of testimonies of children who have been delivered from all those frustrations of the devil.
The school was opened in 2004 with the objective of changing the area in education, spiritual and economic lives of those in and around the locality. So far, so good.
Side by Side Church International has provided education to the community. I have been from this school since top class, but now I'm in primary 6. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to acquire the best education. Before I came to Side by Side, there was a lack of money, but now I'm okay when I'm at Side by Side. I thank Side by Side Church International for the basic education it has provided.
Former pupils are seen back to teach in the same school.
I got sponsored, and I thank Pastor Kevin for sponsoring me throughout my primary level, because I was studying from a very poor school, whereby I got a chance and I got sponsored, and I was able to perform well. So I thank Side by Side International Church for supporting me in the area of education.
Side by Side Primary School has about 400 pupils, majority of whom are girls. In a sense, this implies hitting two birds with one stone, where even the welfare of the girl child has been given priority. It is something which some parents do appreciate.
Side by Side nga tennaba kujja, nalina obuzibu mu kusomesa abaana nga sirina bulungi fees. Side bwe yajja ne nnyamba, ne mpeera abaana fees, ne bawa buli kimu yunifoomu, engatto, ne mba nga mpewuseeko.
Whereas this is much to boast about, more is still wanting, but not to an extent of being worried, but rather a promising situation.
It's been a God calling mission. The idea of this school came from very far, from Pastor Kevin Brown of Side by Side Church International. Yeah. So we joined hands together so that we work with him in this cause. This community was badly being hindered by the HIV/AIDS, and previously it was hindered by wars, like the Idi Amin war. It came in like that. But the HIV/AIDS hindered the whole community of Rakai because of the Tanzanian borders. Most of the parents died, and like they left the children into the houses without caretakers, because even the caretakers died. So many children were orphaned. So when the missionaries from around the world came in, they saw the need of the community. The community was suffering spiritually and physically. So the school was started because of the spiritual upbringing of the children, so that we train the world changers, the future world changers.
This is what Side by Side Primary School is seeking to concretize, with 100% of the area's transformation being sought.
I'm seeing what God is doing into this community. Wherever I see these children growing up, I feel so happy. This school has totally changed the lives of children and the lives of the mothers in the community. Even the lives of our government people, the leaders around. They are seeing these children, they are preaching the gospel, they are showing integrity. So due to a lot of corruption around the world, in our country, I know these children are gonna change the whole of Uganda.
As they look forward to constructing Side by Side Bethel Secondary School, spiritual, physical and economic transformation being top on their menu. This will also help to mitigate the problem of students walking long distances seeking for secondary education in the area. Experts believe that once a secondary school is constructed nearby, secondary education will be boosted and improve the livelihoods of the communities in the Central District of Rakai in Uganda, the Pearl of Africa.
Lord, I come to you, let my heart be changed.